congratulations on your win today. How good does it feel to have beaten this group of guys?
Well, it feels pretty good. It's I think it was some of the tougher guys, which all of them are real tough. But anytime you have Kevin in your group and Gary and Shaw and those guys, it's hard to beat them.
Did you feel the pressure?
No, I got lucky and I got off to a good start early, and caught them pretty much all day long. So, it was pretty good in there at the end. I had a decent little lead, but you're in Florida and you're never safe because somebody can catch a big one like Shaw did the second period, and so you're never safe. But I had a little cushion.
Tommy, every angler today experienced movement up and down the leaderboard. The positions kept changing back and forth. So how do you remain focused when you're in the middle of all of that?
Well, this time I was lucky. I stayed at the top the whole time until Shaw caught that one big one, and then when I went back out after the second period, I caught either 3 or 4 real quick. So I got to go back to the top again, and it was good.
Nervous at all during the day?
No.
No.
Tommy, you had 8 minutes of penalties today. Did your boat official call a fair game?
Oh yeah, yeah. And one I jerked in, and when he flew in the boat, he hit the windshield. And there wasn't nothing you could do about that. I was just glad to catch it. And then I caught about a 4-pounder, and I just let him hit the carpet because he's a good one. But you're going to get a penalty every now and then.
Yeah.
Gary Klein was right over your shoulder until the very end. Were you feeling like you could hold him off?
I thought I could. Gary caught I think about a 5-something there late in the day, but it wasn't very long after that I caught a 4, one right at 4. So it was a good day.
Will you explain what pattern and what baits were the most productive for you today?
Flipping and pitching was the best technique and the best pattern, and I was flipping my Biffle bug, and it worked all day.
So you'd recommend that?
I wouldn't recommend it until this thing's over.
Tommy, you'll be competing in the sudden death round. What specifically will you do to get ready for that?
I'll just change my line and go through my tackle and take some stuff off, and pretty well we know where we're at now. We know maybe what lake or any lakes around, and so I'll probably do a bunch of culling of rods and baits, and you don't need 15, 20 rods, so I'll be getting rid of some of that stuff.
No, nothing major, just general maintenance.
Yeah, just general maintenance, getting your line changed and baits on, and you may have multiple baits of the same bait instead of just one rod with it, because you're not going to need all the other rods.
So you weren't nervous today. Do you think you'll be nervous going into the other rounds?
Oh yeah, you'll start out nervous, until you get a bite or two and figure out what's going on, and in that sudden death deal, you got to catch them, and you got to catch them quick. So you really hope you have a good day on that day.
Tommy, you've fished a lot of professional events. Can you explain what it's like fishing an MLF format?
Well, to us, it's a lot of fun. It's different than our regular tournaments, and to me especially, it's just completely different. So it's a lot of fun. I really made my career fishing for 5 big fish, and since it's Major League Fishing, I 1-pounded them to death today. So I've had to change my technique a little bit and change my baits a little bit, because I always used to do seminars and tell them I'd rather catch 5-pounders as catch 50 little ones, But in this deal, you'd like to have 50 little ones.
Do you find it hard to go from your normal tournaments to Major League Fishing and your mindset? Is it hard to change when you come into one of these?
It is a little bit for me because I've still not got it down to I need to catch little ones. That's hard for me to do. And I caught a lot of little ones today, but just because that's what was biting. But on the other ones where the drop shot and then catching the numbers, I need to make myself do that.
Well, on that note, Shaw Grigsby caught a 7-pound, 9-ounce bass. Do you expect there'll be more of the larger fish caught in the next as the week goes on?
I think during the day, at least one, somebody will catch at least one big one. And we're in Florida; they're here. You know, as many as I caught today, I couldn't believe I didn't catch a better fish than the biggest one I caught. But you know, might not have been in the right area or something.
At the end of the first period, you only had 6 fish for 7 pounds, 6 ounces. What were you thinking of at that time?
Just catching more of them. I just wanted to keep, one pounding them to death if I had to. So, you keep, flipping and pitching, and that's a technique to catch big fish. And, you just gotta, as long as you can catch the numbers and you're doing a technique that you can catch a big fish every now and then, you're doing it right.
The bite was tough today with the wind out of, I think, the northwest. Do you think that was the biggest reason why it was so slow at the start?
It probably was. Anytime you come to Florida and you get a front, usually we fish down here in the early spring or early winter, and a front then really kills them. I mean, you're lucky to get 2 or 3, 4, 5 bites a day. But, I think the wind got more out of the west as the day went along and got a little bit stronger, and that's probably why they bit better this afternoon.